So I've had the Steam Deck for a couple of days now, and I'm absolutely loving this thing. It's become my main machine. I'm using it more than my PC, my Xbox, my PlayStation, my Switch. This is just an incredible piece of kit, and yeah, I want to talk about everything that I'm playing right now on the Steam Deck. So firstly, of course, we're going to talk about the two games that I'm playing the most of, like my main story games as such. And the first one being Cyberpunk 2077, which I played at launch back on the Xbox, and it was the Xbox One X actually, I believe. And since playing on Steam Deck, as I had a game-breaking bug back on the Xbox, this game has improved tenfold. And also, obviously you're playing the PC version of the game, which is known to be a lot more stable. Yeah, I'm having a blast with Cyberpunk. It runs really well on the Steam Deck. Now, it does drain the battery quite intensely, so make sure that you have it plugged in if you want to play it a lot. Try and find a way of plugging it in, or if you have a power bank, or if you're sat near somewhere where you can plug it in and play. I would recommend doing that if you're playing it for long sessions, because you'll get less than 2 hours on it. In fact, I think I got roughly an hour. Bear in mind, I didn't cap any frame rates or anything like that, and I did have the audio up, so there are ways that you can increase the battery life, including putting it, capping it at 40 frames per second, which is always what I've been told to do, which I haven't done yet, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 runs fantastic on this thing, and again, this is one that I have been playing a lot of, and I jump between two games story-wise on this thing so far. But yeah, the loading times are great. There isn't much of a wait to just jump into the game, which is kind of what you want these days with gaming, right? You don't want to wait too much with games. I always find that frustrating. And I was saying this to everyone else, is that even though we've had the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, the OLED Switch, this feels like the most next-gen device that we've had to date. This feels truly next-gen because I get to play console and PC-like games on the go. Now, I do love my Switch, but it can't be compared. The other story game that I've been playing right now is Fallout New Vegas, and I absolutely love the Fallout series. If you know me, you know that Fallout is my favorite game series of all time, and I've been playing Fallout New Vegas because it's the game of the series that I've been playing the least of overall. So I thought, why not jump into this game on this system and actually spend some more time on this game. And I know that everyone considers Fallout New Vegas to be the best Fallout game, so I've always disagreed. I've always enjoyed Fallout 4 more for the base building, for the world that you're playing in, the location. Just generally, I prefer Fallout 4, but I love Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Hopefully I can find a way to run the older games on here as well. I'd love to give Fallout 1 and 2 a go as well, and Fallout Tactics, but Fallout New Vegas plays fantastic on this device. The load times are great. As you can see, the image quality is fantastic. The frame rate is super smooth. This game runs buttery smooth on the Steam Deck. I'd highly recommend it. I'm quite early on in the game right now because I haven't long started it, but I spent most of today playing this game, and yeah, you do get a bit of glare with the Steam Deck. I don't notice it when I'm playing it, but now that I'm recording it, you can see a lot of glare. You can see all my LED lights in there. You can even see me. Hello. Which is unfortunate. If you buy the higher model, you do get the anti-glare screen, but it doesn't bother me when I'm actually playing the Steam Deck. I never notice it. It's only now that I'm recording and kind of looking at it more closely that you do get that glare. But oh my god, this game is buttery smooth on this. Check out Fallout on the Steam Deck if you get a chance. And the same goes for Fallout 4. I'll go to my library here. So yeah, I've been playing Fallout 4, which also runs really well. Now, in terms of other games on here, I've been playing a lot of Scare Ritual, which is actually a smaller indie game, but it's like Call of Duty Zombies. Check out the video on my channel. I'll link that in the description below. Been playing a ton of Scare Ritual, which does run pretty well on the Steam Deck. There are some hiccups here and there with frame rates. And as you can see, it has this little orange marker, yellow marker, which means that it's playable, but it's not verified. So these green ticks that you'll see on some of these, like Hypercharge Unboxed has a green tick. That means it's verified to play on Steam Deck, and it runs great. Hypercharge is a game that I've been dropping in and out of. I've been playing it for a while, played it a few times on stream. It's just quite a fun first-person shooter to get involved in. Halo I haven't played yet, but I have it installed. That's Halo Infinite. It's not verified, but it's playable. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. I used to play Dark Alliance a lot on the GameCube, and so I picked up Dark Alliance 2 because I've never played it. Again, haven't really jumped in it, but it's verified. And then we have Dead Island Dead Island Definitive Edition, which I haven't played much of. It was the first game I installed, and I'm going to be playing that a lot before the second one comes out because I love this one, and I haven't completed Riptide yet, so I want to play this one, then Riptide, then Dead Island 2 when it comes out in February. But these are the games I've got installed on my Steam Deck so far. Now, I do have like 76 games all in all on my Steam account, and some of these are verified, some of these are just not supported or not tested. So I've got the Batman games here. My wife's got some Cake Mania stuff because we share our account, so we share our library. There's a lot of stuff on here that just needs testing. So this is the cool thing about the Steam Deck, is that you can test these games. You can see if you can get these working. Not all of them are successful. Grounded, shout out to Canon, who is one of my long-time followers and also a good friend of mine and one of my mods on Twitch. He has tested Grounded and can confirm that he could not get it to run on the Steam Deck, which is disappointing because you'd think of all things, Grounded doesn't seem like something you would struggle with. But again, as we go on, we'll learn what we can play and what we can't. I struggled to get New World to work on the Steam Deck, even though it says playable. I struggled to even log into the servers, so that might need some tinkering with. And generally, this is another thing that you need to be aware of, is that if you're going to buy a Steam Deck, not everything's going to work out the box. You need to tinker with it. You need to figure it out. You might need to change the Proton compatibility, which is the software that Steam and Valve themselves have created to be able to run these Windows games on Linux, because this runs on Linux. So just be aware of that. And it is a device that you may need to tinker with. There is a way that you can just you can pick up this device and just play it out the box with certain games, but there are a load of games you will need to tinker with, so just bear that in mind. And also, there's a lot of first-person shooters that you might struggle with because of the anti-cheat. I installed PUBG and it wouldn't let me play it because of the anti-cheat that game runs. The Steam Deck can't figure that out yet, so there's probably a way you can run it, but right now, just out the box, you can't do that. And if you want me to go into any more details with the Steam Deck, guys, just let me know in the comment section below. But they're the games that I've been playing on Steam Deck, and yeah, just give me a shout, guys, if there's anything you want to see on this channel regarding the Steam Deck and any games. And I'll see you real soon with the next one, guys. Take care of yourselves.